They say nothing is as beautiful as a brave smile on a teary face. There is nothing quite as powerful as watching your lips part as the tears blind your eyes. It's easy to see your pain, yet more visible is the courage in your heart. The blows are still raining down, yet you're still standing. What is it that keeps you on your feet, though the storm keeps gaining strength? What stands you out from all the rest who had fallen on their backs? Maybe you know a secret that evades the rest. You know that only those that fall get washed away. You are not standing because the trails of life are any easy for you. On the contrary, you've been submerged in the depths of pain. You've known sorrow and you felt its grip, but you remain on your feet because of the promise of a crown and a throne for those that overcome. You know the reward is greater than the pain. You are standing because you know that the storm would pass. Only those found standing would reap the reward of the brighter day. You've learned not to hate the pain. You've learned to accept the suffering. You can't separate it from the reward because you know everything works out for good. You will not be forgotten. Your sacrifice shall be remembered, and your story shall be retold. The ends of the earth shall inquire after your name. It is true that fools have you in derision. They wonder why you stand tall. They wonder why you accept the thorny path. You choose to be meek, patient, and willing to submit to all things inflicted upon you for a greater reward. They say there is no glory in pain, but they forget that only after the rain comes the rainbow. Weeping may endure for the night, but joy would emerge in the morning. Only those who wait the night would reap the joy of the morning. So, you are still standing with tears in your eyes and a smile on your face. The tears because of the awful pain, but it is bearable because you see the glory of the coming dawn. How long before redemption comes? How long could you stand alone, waiting for the night to pass? For as long as it takes, one thing is certain: the morning would surely come. The time of your sorrow is shorter than you think right now. The days may seem shorter than the nights, but that day is coming when the night would cease to exist. Whatever cause you are fighting for, stand tall, forge forward, and never look back. What battle do you presently face? Is it an addiction? Keep fighting, keep resisting, keep standing. Is it depression? Keep smiling, keep hoping, keep standing. To stand means to look up with the brightness of hope. To stand means to know that there is an expected end. It means to be firm and resolute as you wait out the pain. Everyone that stands would overcome. The pain would no longer be able to hurt you. The darkness would no longer overwhelm you. You would become a lion in the midst of the jungle. You will not only survive, but you would also thrive. Remember, all these are for your experience and your good. They make you stronger and prepare you for a crown. Pain, sorrow, failure, and disappointment have their place in your ultimate progress. As you remain standing, you become a leader, a voice for those starting out the journey. They would point to you and seek your counsel. The wise, noble, and virtuous will continuously seek wisdom, authority, and blessings from under your hand. Because you have endured, the hands of divinity shall stand by you forever and ever. If you are called to go through the tribulation, if you are in danger with deceptive companions, if you are in danger from plotting enemies, if you are in danger on land or water, if you are falsely accused, if your enemies fall on you, if they sever you from your family, and if with a drawn sword your foes sever you from the love of your life, you will not be deterred, forcibly exiled from your home and left to wander the streets. You are a fugitive. If you find yourself in a prison cell where your adversaries are circling you like wolves searching for the blood of a lamb, you must fight back, regardless of what happens to you. Whether you are thrown in a pit or in a murderer's hands, or if you are thrown into the deep, or if the bellowing surge conspires against you, if fierce winds become your enemy, if the heavens guard a blackness, and above all, if the very fangs of hell shall drop open after you, realize this: it's all for your experience and your learning. Keep your head up and you will live to see the better times. In the end, the sun would come out again, and when the sun comes, the enemy would flee. Your pains would be over. Your depression would be done. Your addictions would be healed, and your failures overcome. Something connects us all. Most people are unable to comprehend this level of pain. Late at night, our demons creep upon us. We are surrounded by darkness and prone to negative thoughts. We seem stuck and unable to move forward. Every day, we are fighting for our lives. However, we have not given up, embracing our scars and turning them into wisdom and strength. We are not victims, but rather triumphant in the face of a terrifying existence, since our wounds now identify us. All through the raging storm, your feet were pressed to the ground. You knew if only you could overcome today, you would see tomorrow. And now you are the hero of your own story. You are a beacon for those behind. Now you stand on the hills. You see clearly now. It only took a while, but you were still standing when everything was lost.